Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Carthage. So, I skipped 5 turns just to finish my radar research and get my fighters and bombers. I have a carrier in this area with 2 fighters and 2 bombers, and I'm pretty much ready to declare war on Japan. Also, as a side note, Saguntum is now officially my biggest city. At 22 population, it's 1 pop ahead of Utique. Alright, let's declare war then. I still have declaration of friendship with Japan, but I don't really care about backstabbing him. Also, he is still at war with Persia, so that will actually help me. Let's do it then. All I need to do now is take the 4 capitals that belong to Japan right now. That's Mecca right here. That's Kyoto, his actual capital. Lisbon right here. And Sukhothai down here. Once I take all those, I'll win. Well, and I also need to take Cusco, but that's just a formality. I'm building up a secondary fleet right here. I'm not declaring war on Pachacuti just yet, there's no huge rush. He only has 1 city. Anyway, let's get started. So the most dangerous units Oda has are the Ironclads, and they are not really that dangerous. But other than Ironclads, he only really has frigates. So let's get started on this. I'll just sink those Ironclads like so. I can probably sink them in 1 shot. Maybe not this one, because I only have Wolfpack 2 on this submarine. Alright, can I actually attack with my bombers right now? No, because I moved them to the carrier on this turn. Alright, I got my battleships, most of them with logistics. So let's see, how many units can I sink in 1 turn? We'll find out. Nice. So 1 battleship with logistics is enough to sink an Ironclad at full health. That's good to know. Let's see, I need 2 shots with this battleship. So I can move here, I can move 1 more tile. But will that actually change anything? Yes, it will. And sink this Ironclad in the back or not? I could use a fighter, but I'd rather keep it on intercept. That's the plan, that's what it's for, more or less. 1 more battleship. Let's see, I could sink that Ironclad, but I think I'd rather get rid of this. So let's do that. I can also use my destroyer, but I don't want to leave it in the middle of Japanese ships. That's not such a good idea. Okay, no logistics on this one. So let's do this. No logistics on this one either. Any more Ironclads or other than this one to the south? Can I attack that one? Right now? Yes, I can. I think so. Or I can sink this one. Hold on, I won't be using my shot just yet. Oh, I should have moved my Great Admirals. Alright, better late than never, I suppose. This can go here. And okay, this battleship has logistics. Let's see, I'll just sink the frigates, or try. Now get rid of this and attack this. I think that's the best I can do. Yep, I am out of moves. Alright. Your turn, Oda. Intercept, obviously. Oh yeah, I do have my destroyer, but I don't think I want to use it for anything. Probably not. I could get rid of that cannon, I suppose. But nah. I'll just keep it in the middle of my fleet, because destroyers do have interception ability. Okay, that's it. I do have 1 battleship in Washington, and oh yeah, I did upgrade this. Let's fix that then. I queued up some land units in Washington, but I'll finish the research lab first, then I'll get some paratroopers and land ships. Mostly because I'll need some land units to take this city. This is inland sea, I can't get there, unfortunately. Actually, paratrooper is a little bit pointless unless I get nanotechnology to upgrade this to XCOM squad, which I probably won't. Where's that battleship? Oh yeah, it's behind the fighter. Come on, give me that battleship. There we go. No, that's artillery. Let's move it. I see some Japanese ships over here. I can get experience if nothing else. Okay, let's continue. Washington completed Broadway. Good for him. That's not going to help him so much. Bring it on, Oda. He almost sank one ship. I am almost impressed, but not quite. And where is he going? Is he moving west with his fleet? Kind of looked like it. I should get some basic defenses in this area, but I'm building some units in some of my cities still. Oda Nobunaga is plotting against Washington. I think he has bigger problems. Just saying. He's trying to escape. I don't think so, buddy. Let's see. I should get rid of that ironclad, and I need to protect my battleship. Logistics, very nice. Let's move back a bit then. I can't go to Moscow right now, unfortunately. Let's just back up all the way here. Looks good. So... oh, there's a carrier over here, okay. That's a job for my submarine. And for my battleship. This one has logistics. Down you go. I'll just get rid of all of these frigates and battleships so they don't bother me later. I'll probably have to do that sooner or later anyway, before I take all the cities. Which means I might as well do it now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I am not at war with Malacca, because Darius is allied with that city-state. I could bribe that city-state, but that won't really change anything. It's already at war with Oda. Get rid of this. Bring my submarine. I want to get rid of that ironclad. Let's see. This battleship has logistics. Move one more tile. This goes down, this goes down. This is a slightly one-sided war, but... that's to be expected when I'm 8 technologies ahead of Oda. And he's fighting with frigates and ironclads, and I got battleships with logistics. Let's see. I can move one more. This will go down, and this will go down. He has artillery, but that's not going to help him all that much. Anything else I can do? I got my destroyer. I don't want to take city bombardment. I could just destroy that cannon. There we go. And I see another carrier down there. Let's just put our bombers to use. So I'll just attack that carrier. I'm close enough. Let's do that. And one more. I'm keeping fighters on intercept for obvious reasons. Oh, he has a privateer over here. Yeah, I need some basic defenses around there, just to prevent him from pillaging my fishing boats. I'm about to get a battleship in Gades, so I guess that privateer is going down. Anything else? I think that's all I can do on this turn. Intercept. Yep, oh no, I do have one more battleship without logistics. So... finish off this privateer. And I think that's it now. I can put the bomber to good use. Get the experience here. Yeah, this is a very one-sided war. But hey, things like this are fun too. Yeah, the fighter will stay on intercept. Oh yeah, I have one extra destroyer, so that privateer is actually going down, like so. Moscow is pop 21. Alright. Did I finish something in Saguntum? No. Okay, next. Your turn, Oda. Show me what you got. Probably not a whole lot. His army is technically strong, but not really. If I look at military manpower, he's technically like twice my strength, but in practice, yeah. He's not. Not even remotely close. Because he can't really threaten my units. He almost managed to sink one battleship, that was almost impressive, but not quite. Let's repair this. Yeah, this can stay here. Okay, bomber again. Get rid of that carrier first. And now, I'll start from Lisbon, I guess. I could liberate these city-states. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, in fact. Let's see, but I'll sink all these units first. It won't take long. So this goes down. This goes down or not. I'll just use one fighter to finish that off. There we go. I still got my submarine. I don't want to take city bombardment though. Back up, sink that frigate. And another frigate down here. Bye. It's been nice knowing you. Another carrier. Yeah, I think a lot of his military manpower is coming from carriers, which are obviously not a threat. Targeting 1, targeting 2. And I'll send this west to help with Cusco. Once I take Cusco, I could just continue west to take other Japanese cities. Let's continue military production in here. No, not destroyer, battleship. Oh, I can't get more battleships, okay. Apparently I used all of my oil. Alright. That's from the units that I got queued up. Let's just get a destroyer and submarine then. That doesn't require oil. What are you doing? Okay. Am I close enough to attack that? No, I'm not. Oh, he pillaged my oil, right. That's why my oil went down. That's a little bit irritating. I guess I'll just buy a workabout. Yeah, that's a little bit irritating. Castle in Berlin. Yeah, I need to be careful not to drop into the negatives with my oil, because then I'll take combat penalty. Not that it would matter a whole lot, but still, I don't want combat penalties. Grab this. I have a castle in here already, apparently. Okay. So I'll just start other military units. Destroyer. Alright. Sounds good to me. I think I used all my battleships already. Yes, this needs to get repaired. No, I did not. Any more units this way? Nope, I don't see anything. I should probably help Malacca a bit. And I don't want to waste my turn on that battleship. I can move here and then attack. Nope. Oh, I screwed that up a bit. Not a big deal. So Antwerp is going to be first target. Two shots on this battleship. I can just start doing damage to Antwerp. Or I can get rid of these. Do some more damage. Yeah, that city will go down on the next turn. If I focused on this city, it would be mine on this turn. Or not mine, I'm planning to liberate it. Carthage is starving apparently. Why is it starving? That's a bit odd. Minus 0.6. Yeah, that's not a big deal. It's not going to starve like that. Bomber, I don't have any targets. I should be close enough to attack that city. This is actually a city-state again. But I'd rather get rid of these frigates. Move a little bit closer and you will go down. Yeah, this is a very one-sided war. But this is fun too. Now I'm done. So, what do you have to say, Oda? Also, yes, I am at -5 coal, but I'm not using any ironclads anymore, and you do not get any penalties to buildings if you're in negative. So, -5 coal is not affecting my production or my factories. There's no penalty for that. I can stay in negatives as long as I want. Another promotion. Yeah, Oda can almost manage to destroy one of my ships. Good for him. But that's not going to win the war. Repair this. Alright. He will go down. The ironclad first. Let's see. I should grab that city first. Wait, do I have a melee ship that can grab that? No. Just that destroyer. I had one destroyer over here. I should probably send that destroyer east instead. Yeah, let's send that destroyer east. I do have one destroyer near Cusco. No, I still have offshore platform over there. Why did I buy that workabout? I guess I did lose the fishing boats here. Okay, so I'm actually out of oil. And yes, I'm also losing some of my trade routes, but that's fine. I do have some cargo ships queued up in Carthage after the stock exchange. Assign delegates, yes, world ideology, I like that. Probably won't pass, but you never know. Wolfpack 3, obviously. So I can't actually liberate Antwerp on this turn. Nope, I can't. Oh well. I'll do it on the next one, I suppose. Yeah, I don't have any melee ship. I could just buy more melee ships, like in Moscow. That's only 730. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, do I have armory in here? Yes, I do. Okay. That's going to be... Wait, how many tiles away am I? Nope, I can't get there. Not even if I get extra movement upgrades. So boarding party 1, boarding party 2. And continue attacking. This goes down. Where are my other submarines? Where's the third submarine? Did I use it? Oh yeah, I used it already. Right, never mind. You go down. And one more shot. Yeah, this is a very one-sided war. I almost feel bad for Oda, but not really. Actually, that's a lie. I don't feel bad for him at all. And I think that's the last one. That's the last unit that I can see other than the ones inside the city and near Malacca. Oh yeah, more coming here. I should probably back up just a little bit. I don't want to get surrounded or anything like that. Yeah, let's attack this. And with my fighter, I could move my artillery. Yep, let's do that. I might be able to hit the frigate with my artillery on the next turn. That's a bomber. Kill it up and intercept. Any more shots? Nope. This turn is done. +1 population in Washington. Alright, going well. I should probably just declare war on Pachacuti right now. Oh, this militaristic city-state declared war on me. That's a little bit annoying. That's very annoying. I hope they won't pillage my fishing boats. I don't think they will, but if they have some ships, they might. Oh well, whatever. I'll be fine. Saguntum has grown. Population 23. Yeah, this is my biggest city. And this was the last city that I started in the game. This was a crazy good location right here. That's why I started this city in the first place. I knew this is going to be a crazy city in the long run. So, can we take this right now? I can, with the destroyer. It's not very safe to do, but I'm doing it anyway. I'll just get rid of these frigates first. Okay. Let's reduce it to 1 health first. I need it to be at 1 health, like so. And now I can liberate it. So, liberate city-state. And now I need to protect my destroyer. That means I should definitely sink the frigate and get rid of all of these. This was a little bit risky. I might lose that destroyer, but I'll just buy a new one. This needs to repair. I'll just move my carrier closer. Let's see. Can I sink that carrier? Yes, I can, almost. Really? 1 health? Come on. Not anymore. What about these frigates in the back? I would like to sink them, if at all possible. Yep, they are down. In 1 shot. Okay, my destroyer looks safe. I should just surround it with my units or something like that. Just in case. So, carrier can move here. I still got 1 more shot at least. So I can take a shot at that other city-state or just get rid of that land unit. I'll liberate the other city-state too, because why not? What's going on here? Oh yeah, we did not get world ideology, as expected. I don't really need anything specific in here. I can just try to get world ideology again. Yeah, whatever, let's get world ideology again. Not like it's going to pass, but you never know. If someone else proposes something other AIs like, there is a chance it will pass. Right, do I need this battleship to protect my cities? Not really. If any of my cities get threatened, I'll just use my gold to buy some units. Let's queue up some more cargo ships actually. So one more, two more cargo ships. There we go. I got a few cargo ships queued up in Carthage, which is why I can't build more than 2, or I can't queue up more than 2. Oda is actually getting smart over here. Let's see, this needs to go down. I'm glad I have my bomber and fighter, that's actually going to help right now. Yeah, I need to get out of here, like so. Yeah, my battleship should be safe now. And I'm getting some nice experience for it. Another destroyer, that's the one I bought. So this turn is done. I'll just take Lisbon first, leave some basic defenses here, and then go for Mecca and Kyoto. And I got third Great General, I mean Great Admiral. I'll have to go east to take Mecca. Mecca is right here, and then Kyoto is right here. So I need to go around this landmass to the east. Lisbon is the easiest target right now, so that's the first target. I killed the Russian spy. I guess I can forgive them. Alright. Back to war. Let's focus on Lisbon now. Actually, no, I'll grab the city-state first. So let's get that first. And now I can repair my ships right here near Antwerp. That's actually a pretty good idea. Might as well finish repairing that one. My destroyer is coming. I'm about to get another fighter. So can I take this city-state on this turn? Yeah, maybe. As in liberate. I don't plan actually taking them myself. I don't need them. Probably not, but it will go down on the next turn. Oh yeah, I can't... Right, this is the destroyer there. I thought that's a battleship for a moment. No logistics on this one. This one has logistics. And +1 range? No, no +1 range. So... I'll just use this to get rid of the carrier. And get my Great Admiral bonus. Really? It's not down yet? Now it is. And logistics. One more attack. I need to move first. There we go. Now I have no targets for my submarines. Derp. There we go, targets. How many carriers does he have? Too many? Or well, not enough, depending on how you look at it. Can I actually sink that carrier with my bombers? Yeah, I think so. Yep, definitely. Bye. Okay, now I can focus on Lisbon, maybe. How's his military manpower now? Probably just a little bit lower. Yeah, he lost around 100k military manpower. Because he had 500 last I checked. I don't really care about this. I should just declare war on Pachacuti right now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Yes, whatever you say. Let's get started. He has a lot of crap in there. But once I take his city, he will be completely eliminated from the game. Since that's actually his only city. You go here. What? I can't attack anymore? Oh yeah, because I'm at war with this city-state? Right. I'm actually at war with this stupid city-state. Okay. Whatever. That privateer will go down anyway. And let's just get rid of this. This city might take a few turns with a fleet like that. Oh yeah, my destroyer, I mean my battleship is right here. Yeah, I forgot just how close to Washington Cusco is. But I need to not lose this battleship. Oda is actually quite smart with this. He's surrounding my battleship. I'm almost impressed by the AI in this situation. But it's not good enough for him. So... Okay, attack the frigate. Yeah, I can save my battleship quite easily. Can I use my artillery there? Yes, I'm actually in range. Nice. And hey, that's experience for my artillery. Always useful. This is actually quite fun. Who cares it's one-sided? I earned this in this game. What? German settler? What? Really? Bismarck is sending his settler here. Oh, he probably wants the uranium. Whatever, he can have it. I don't really care. It's not like anyone other than me will get nukes. They are nowhere close to having the technology for it. Speaking of nukes, I'm about to get nuclear fission. So I might just buy a nuke or two and then nuke Japan. That will be fun. Alright, this turn is done. I quite enjoy finishing games like this. I forgive her. I might just nuke Kyoto, that will be fun. And I can use my carrier for nukes. At least for the atomic bomb. The nuclear missile requires the missile cruiser. Yeah, fishing boats have been destroyed by Incan caravel. Really? You used the friggin' caravel to pillage my fishing boats? Wow. But where? Great musician, great scientist. So what do I want now? Probably lasers. Just to upgrade my fighters to jet fighters. Seems to be the best option. That's a lot of promotions. +1 range, yes, I'll take that. What else? +1 range again. This one has logistics already. And logistics, awesome. How many battleships with logistics do I have now? A lot. Really? A caravel right here? Come on. Oh well, I'll just buy a workboat or something. Can't be bothered to actually build them. Repair this. Well, already moved, so might as well move again. Pop the Great Scientist. That gives me access to tanks. I mostly need that to get jet fighters. But I might get some tanks. Oh yeah, land ship upgrades to tank, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. So, yeah. Pachacudi has a lot of crap, but that's not going to help him all that much. But still, I need to get rid of these ironclads. And they are actually quite tough when I'm using battleships without a lot of experience. And without a great admiral. Alright, I'll just do it like that. And first the artillery. Target the frigate. Move away a bit. I don't want to move too close to the city-state. Because I'm at war with that city-state. Oh, there's an ironclad in there. Let's do it like that then. And I got a policy. What do I need? +2 movement for all great admirals. I think I'll grab that. That's the only policy that's actually going to be useful for me. +1 gold for each harbor, seaport or lighthouse is not bad either. That's actually decent-ish. I'm not getting a lot of gold right now, mostly because people are pillaging my trade routes. So I might grab Merchant Navy. Any interesting level 1 tenants? Not really. I don't need happiness. I have 27. I could get elite forces. That's not a bad idea. Actually, I think this is the best option. Yeah, let's grab elite forces. However, this part is done now. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.